Welcome back to Rich in Training. I know I've been gone for a couple weeks. I started a new show for MTV and I've been slammed. We've been coming in at 7 a.m. and I've been leaving around 9, 8:39, sometimes a little bit earlier, and I've been pooped. It's a stage show, so I have to walk all over. I'm averaging about 8 miles. I think the highest I got was like 11.5 miles of walking, of just constant back and forth and moving all the cast around backstage. And it's such a great show, but it definitely drains of my energy. So I'm going to recap week 4 and 5. And week 4 was the last week of May and the first week of June. So we have here, I did a stow sloop and a swim on Tuesday. Let's see that. Did I write any notes here? I did. I did a warm up, 425. My point, I wasn't thrilled about swimming, then pushed through it, finished fast and strong. I had some goggle issues. I've been having a little bit of goggle issues. Fast forwarding to the time now, I have the same goggles. And they're not leaking as much. I think I just tightened and adjusted them a little bit, and it just worked out. So that was my swim, and I just did a walk. This must have been just walking with my buddy Christos. There's these stairs, this like really, really steep stairs in I think it's Echo Park area, and we just did that. That was just hanging out with my broski. Then Wednesday, I did a fast tempo run. Let's see there, tempo run of 30 minutes. I just wanted to push myself hard. My suffer score was 113. My distance was 3.7 miles. What was my average pace? Let's see, average pace 8:38. That's a good pace for me. I like that. That's really pushing the heart. What was my heart? 174. So there were times here where I would kind of slow down, probably a stoplight or something like that. Let me see. And then we had a little bit of discrepancy here. This is when I started to realize I need to get a new watch. I've been rocking the Polar for too long, and there's a couple other things like swimming. The Polar watch that I had, M400, doesn't calculate distance in swimming, and I really wanted to do that. And I've been noticed, as you saw, my heart rate strap was getting moved around. So Thursday of the 4th week, I did another swim, 20 by 25s at 10 seconds. So one lap, touch the wall, wait 10 seconds, then go and do another touch the wall. Wait 10 seconds, go, go, go. Again, I'm not pushing off the walls. Even today, I did a swim. I'm not pushing off the walls. That's very important to me. I don't want to push off walls, and I don't want to touch the ground. I just want to just ride. Here on Thursday, on the 1st, I did this is the 100. I did this at the gym, and that's just me really pedaling really fast, 100 plus RPMs, just so I can feel what that is, so I can consistently pedal that fast and keep the heart rate low. So that's what this was about. Again, suffer score 25 because it's pretty easy. It's just really getting my body used to pedaling fast and keeping the heart rate low. So that's what that was. Friday, I had an evening run. I didn't put any description here. 6.1 miles of running, 1 hour. When did I do this? 8 p.m. Okay, so this is when I started the show that I was working on. This is the day. So this was like after a long day of work. I decided to go and do a run. So that's what this was, and I realized maybe that's not a good idea. I was completely pooped, even though I did a pretty good 6.1 for 1 hour. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. What's my 10-minute pace? 159 heart rate. That's good. Overall, that's a solid run, especially after a long day of work. Saturday, Sunday, I took those off because they were just full days, and I gotta get better at waking up in the morning. I know if I want to be a triathlete, I have to wake up and do the 4 a.m. I have not mastered that, nor do I want to, but I know it's very important, so I'm working on that. On Monday, I did an evening run. Let's see, another evening run, 9.2 miles this time, an hour and 34 minutes. Again, after work, it's just so draining, but being dedicated to the Goleta Triathlon in July, I got to work out. I got to work out. So that's what I did here. Heart rate 143, so that's really good. And this looks pretty good. So this must be around the time that I got the watch. And that's this watch. I got the Garmin 735 XT. I found it on the internet for solid deal, 300 bucks. I scooped it up and it's the best purchase I've had for a long time. So I'm super excited about that. Going into the 5th week, again, I did the evening run. Then Tuesday I was off. So I did a morning ride, and let's see what this is. Oh yeah, this is the long ride. Now I was supposed to do this ride on Sunday, but again, 14-hour workday, can't do that, man. Can't do that. So on my first day off, I decided to go and do 2 hours and 45 minutes was the time, and I did about almost 40 miles, 39.5. Speed was 14.3, and I just went to Griffith Park. Did this little loop right here, and then came around and did it again, and came around, and then I did the big long river loop. Did that, and then it came back and just finished it up. I love the Griffith Park because it has great elevation. It's not that much, but it's good. There's all fellow riders. I met this one guy that said, you're going to get up to average 22 miles per hour. You just got to keep riding, keep riding. So I was really happy. The cycling community out there is really, really supportive, and I can't thank them enough. So that was that. After the ride, I went straight to get my swim on, and I did 1750. This was my first time with the watch. And, these are the things that I would have never gotten, Now, this says yards, but I do have a 25-meter pool, as it's stated here. I don't know why they're still indicating yards, but whatever. And it was a really good swim. I was really happy to just get out there and kind of look at the watch and see, oh, okay, that's 400 meters, yada, yada. So that was that. I took 7 and 8 off because it's slammed at work. And then Friday was my other day off, and then I did the Merc Tri. So the Merc Tri is where I just want to do all 3 events, swim, bike, run, in that order, and that's what I did. And so I went for a swim. This says 1859 yards, but it comes out to like I think it was 1700 meters, which is just about a mile of swimming. Rocked that in it says 36 minutes, which is pretty freaking good. I'm getting really, really good at swimming. Like I'm certainly can swim on both sides or breathe on both sides. I'm really take the warm up really nice, and usually on my cool down is my fastest because I just want to see how I'm so adrenaline is pumping, so I'm just like so. But I'm really getting better at swimming, keeping my head down in the water, looking at the black line, working on upper body strength on drills, working on my legs on drills, working on breathing both sides with drills. And, just keeping the head underwater. I know that's what Ironman Lou taught me is look at the black line and swim. Keep your head in the water. So no Tarzan swimming with me. So that was really good. Then I did a ride. This is all at 24-hour fitness, mind you. And this was an hour and 15-minute ride. And it was pretty good. Heart rate didn't really jump up. Maybe a little bit over here to 133. Suffer score is pretty low. I just kept that 100 plus RPM, that fast pedaling. That was what was important. So like my max heart rate was 143, my average was 116. So I was just happy to just go out there and just ride. This was an indoor stationary at 24-hour fitness. I just wanted to feel what it is like from the swim onto a bike. So that's what this was. And then I finished it off with a lunch run, which was just a straight treadmill run. There were times where I really pushed it hard, you know, like around here, we're talking about 8-minute mile pace, you know, and then I drop it a little bit. This is the warm up stage over here. Heart rate was fluctuating. What was my average heart rate? Average heart rate 157. That's great. I do see that on a treadmill, my heart rate is a little lower, and that could be because it's AC's running. It's not as like the sun's beating me. So I was that's a really good heart rate, and 6.2 miles. I just wanted to do an hour, and I got a 10K in. So that's really good. I'm really happy about that. This says 10-minute pace, but I think that's inaccurate because I'm on a treadmill, and my average was like, I think 9:30 on the thing on how fast the treadmill's going. But the way I run pretty smoothly, and so that could kind of lower it with the computer. I don't know, but I definitely ran a lot faster than 10 minutes throughout the whole thing. So but overall, suffer score 139. That's great, and I'm happy about this. I felt really good. There was no pain or anything. I just really wanted to get my psyche and prove to myself that I'm still in good shape. I got to keep working on it. I ended up not doing anything Saturday and Sunday. These were the last two, and Monday was the last 3 days of the shooting. So they just, I was going all over the place, and I love my job, and I just want to put 100% into that. But I know if you want to be a triathlete, you have to have a balance. And so today I did my morning and afternoon ride, but that'll be on week 6, and I am so happy that I got something in. And I know I got some things I need to improve on, like morning workouts. I know I also can't just do 3 days of workouts when I'm averaging 5 and 6. So even when I'm working a lot, I have to like plan it a little bit better, and I will get better. So this is Rich in Training. Check me out on Rich in Training on YouTube. And this is what I'm doing. I'm working out. I'm getting ready for my triathlon at the end of July. I'm super excited, and catch you on the next one. Peace.